I want to get into T5 Kudra, but that is not a cheap endeavor in the slightest. There are three main pieces of gear that everybody will need to get started. First being a duplex Terminator of at least 3 or higher. It is pretty much required in order to one-phase Kudra and will significantly increase your damage in the boss fight. Second is a good set of Aurora. While not entirely required, it'll basically keep you from throwing a lot more than you already will. I know you guys are skill issued, and so am I. And lastly, you need a good set of Tear so that you can actually DPS Kudra in the final phase in a reasonable amount of time. I already have the Terminator. I'm going to get the Aurora. But today, we are going to be spending a ridiculous amount of money on getting the best archer setup in Hypixel Skyblock. Before buying my Terra setup, I decided to sell my mining equipment. Now there is a reason for this. I essentially never mine anymore, and it was serving me no purpose other than gathering dust. So I decided to sell my drill, a bunch of gemstones. Unfortunately, my Devon is soulbound. But selling my entire mining setup, I ended up getting around 1.1 bill, I think. With all that sold, it allowed me to spend even more on my Kudra setup. When buying Kudra armor pieces, you can opt for either getting God Roll armor or not God Roll armor. Two examples of God Rolls, for instance, Aurora is going to be Mana Pool, Mana Regen, which that'll run you around 300 million coins for one piece of that. And for Tear, it's Dominance Vitality, which will run you around 75 to 80 mil. I am personally not going to opt for God Roll Tear because it's way too expensive for only really needing one of the perks. The only perk that you really need is Dominance. Vitality just helps you survive a good deal more in the final boss and keeps you from getting final killed, which is why I'm going to go with a dumbed down version of that. I'm going to be going for Dominance Life Regeneration, which Life Regeneration is basically a worse version of Vitality, but it still gives me some buffs. So this one for 8 mil, Dominance 3, Life Regen 3, this one should work. Not too expensive, but I am going to be pretty much fully maxing this thing out. For some reason the pants are almost double the price at 15 mil, but still, it's worth it. Eventually, once I do make a bunch of money from Kudra, I probably will make this Dominance Vitality, but for the time being, we're just going to stick with this. And lastly, we need some Terror Boots, which this should be the least expensive of the three pieces that we need. The fourth part of the set is obviously going to be the Warden Helmet / Precursor Eye, depending on what phase we're in. And here we go. Dominance Life Regen 3 for 8 million coins. Not bad. Need to go ahead and put this into a wardrobe slot. And I've, of course, have my little Precursor Eye right here, which for the last phase, we will swap to Warden Helmet. And we can also just go ahead and get rid of my other Terror set. But I'm not gonna lie, Terror looks really good with this Warden Helmet skin. A lot of people clown on this skin, but I personally really like it, especially with Terror. Now, I do want to fix the attributes a little bit, since having this at 3, 3, 2, 2, and 3, 3 respectively is, yeah, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna do a little bit of looking around and seeing what would be the best bang for my buck when buying attributes. So yeah, I'm finding some decent prices on some of the other, like, chestplate stuff. Buying them from other sets might not be the worst idea, although I do need to check attribute shards. And attribute shards are going to be, yeah, we're not going with attribute shards. These are way too expensive. Although life regen shards are not too expensive, I might use a couple of these. I might be able to get some good deals on some hollow armor because this is generally pretty cheap. I might also check fervor. Okay, so I'm going to pick up these leggings right here so I can go ahead and get my leggings 233, and we can go ahead and combine these, and there we go. We got 3 attributes. Now I'm going to try to get the chest plate to 6 if possible, although I'm not sure how expensive that's going to be. All right, we're going to pick up this chest plate and also this chest plate. We're going to combine this together to get a 3 piece, and combine this with the chest plate to get a 4. Bought a couple more chest plates, and we got another dominance 4. Find this dominance 5, and I got another life regen 4 here. Make this 5. I think I'm gonna just leave it at 5 for now. That'll be pretty decent. I'll get it up to probably 10 maybe in a month or two, but for the time being, we're just gonna get all these to 5. Find these, and we'll get another life regen dominance 5, and now we just need the boots. And lastly, the boots with 5 attributes. This is looking very nice, but it needs a little bit of work. We need to put some enchants and just upgrade it a bit. Also, before we go, I'm gonna go ahead and collect my AH, my Amber Polished, and my Sunnyside Goblin Omelet. They both sold, so we have a little bit extra money to work with. I don't really want to dig into my 1 bill bank if I don't have to, so we're just gonna use that. Also, if y'all are wondering, yeah, this is the Warden Helmet I'm using. It's pretty nice. Hecatome 4 looks terrible, but once I get back into floor 7, that'll get up to Hecatome 10 pretty fast. If you're wondering what kind of psychopath puts Hecatome on their Warden Helmet, that would be me. I need another rainbow enchant. Before we continue, only 23% of y'all are actually subscribed, and I'm getting incredibly close to hitting 10k. And at 10k, I'll be doing some very special stuff. For instance, releasing a custom texture pack, probably a Q&A, and what a lot of people have been asking for, my mod folder. So I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I'm also trying to hit 30k by the end of the year, which is December for all you cretins who failed the first grade. That may or may not be me. I'm talking about myself here. And also I'm trying to get back into streaming. So every Sunday at 2 p.m. EST, I'm going to be streaming. And if you want to be notified about that, you should join my Discord server. That is going to be linked in the description. I suppose we might as well start off by maxing the chest plate. This old standard puts rot 6, throw 6 on it. There we go. And of course, reju 5, true protection. Now here's the thing I'm torn about. I'm not sure if I want to put strong mana or ferocious mana on it. I'm not sure if ferocious mana actually works on Kudra. I'm gonna ask my guild. Okay, my guild is telling me ferocious mana. I'm only gonna put ferocious mana 5 on it right now so it doesn't break the bank, since there's definitely some better things I could spend it on. There we go. And that is all the enchants I need for the time being. Ultimate enchants, of course, we're gonna put Legion 5 on it. It actually helps a decent amount during the last phase. Books, of course, we're gonna put all the stuff on it. That's all the hot potato books. Now for the fumings. Amazing. Very good looking Terror chestplate. And of course, we gotta put Ancient on it. I mean, what Terror setup is complete without Ancient? And I want to see what the gemstone slots are actually gonna cost. That is a lot. And Jaspers are gonna run me for the entire armor set about 70 mil, which I might as well go all out for it. I do have the 1 bill bank in case we need it. So yeah, just screw it. We're gonna unlock both the slots. Scroll down. Perfect Jasper number 1 and Perfect Jasper number 2. And lastly, we need a recombobulator. Oh, this chestplate looks so good. And I still have to star it, but we'll leave that for later. And now we just need to do the same with all the other pieces. We'll put Smarty Pants 5 on these. Might as well. And then another Ferocious Mana 5. Ooh, okay, wait. Somebody actually bought these boots that I lowballed off my guild admin. Dude, that's so nice. He sold me them for like a 16 mil lowball because he just wanted to get rid of them. I'm really happy about that. I was not expecting to sell that fast. More potato books. Very nice. And more gemstone slots with, of course, another 2 perfect Jaspers. I'm gonna go broke. And another recom. Oh, I almost forgot the ultimate enchant. Yeah, that was, that's kind of important. Legion, it makes you do a whole lot of DPS. Yeah, we can definitely not forget Legion. And lastly, we need the boots. And we're just gonna do Legion close to the first this time. Yeah, there we go. There's all the enchants looking very nice. And cannot forget the hot potato books. We do love hot potato books. Hot potato books are one of my favorite items. And we're gonna be dropping below 100 mil purse with the fumings. Oh no. And the gemstones. It's always the gemstones. Jasper prices have skyrocketed and I have no idea why. We're down to 20 mil purse and we need to reforge it and we need to recom it. In total for this set, this has probably run me around 400 to 500 mil just for this, and I still haven't started yet. Oh, this is getting expensive really fast. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna dip into the 1 bill bank. I'll make that back pretty soon with Kudra. I know a few people who've been running it, and they only have like 50 completions and have already made like 700 mil. It's insane the amount of money it makes. But lastly, we need to get to starring it, and I will finally have a use for all of these heavy pearls that I've been saving up. Guess we'll start with a chest plate. I kind of want to get this to at least hot tier, maybe burning if I have enough money. There we go. And why is this clean? Oh, so whatever. Anyway, we're soulbounding like 100, probably more than that, probably like 200 mil with this chest plate. And there it is. It has 1 star on it. Now we just need to go all the way. There we go. 10 starred. Normal tear, and now we need to upgrade this to hot, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Hot tear chest plate. How much are these upgrades per? They are not bad. And to get all the way to hot 10 star, it's only gonna run me like maybe 4 million coins. Yeah, this isn't even bad. Well, now it's starting to cost heavy pearls and some crimson essence, so honestly, that was not that expensive. I could probably get this up to burning tier. How much is that costing? 5 million coins plus 1.3 mil on the bazaar, so 6 million total to get it to burning. Well, like, tell me that doesn't look hot. And then these are, yeah, 1.5 mil per. It's gonna drain the bank a little bit, but honestly, I'd say it's worth it. This is going to be a really good setup. And there we go, burning 10 star. And yeah, no, I think I'm going to stop with burning with all of these. I'm beginning to think I may have grabbed way too many heavy pearls. There we go, and now we need to prestige this to hot, upgrade it a little bit more. Honestly, I think I'm going to have the anvil sound stuck in my head. There we go, now we upgrade these to burning. There we go, and that is burning 10 star tear leggings. I wonder how much it is to upgrade it to... Oh. Okay, yeah, no, that costs a bunch of kudra teeth. Okay. Yeah, we're not upgrading that to fiery. I was thinking about it for a second there, but yeah, no, that's not happening. And lastly, we need the boots. And prestige this, and prestige it again, and now we just need to 10 star it. There we go, solid 150 mil for the stars, but look at this setup. This is absolutely insane. This is pretty much as good of an archer setup as you're going to get. Now, of course, we need to test it out on a lot of things. I need to hit some things. I need to brutally murder some things with this setup. It's gonna be fun. I am gonna put a bunch of this into the bank, though, so that I actually have some damage. And I think we're gonna do a dragon. Just gotta spend a stupid amount of money on eyes, because these things are expensive for no reason. Well, I know the reason. It's because eyes are stupid, and stupid things are stupid, and ender dragons, people like ender dragons, but we're just gonna 8-eye this. Well, somebody place another eye, but it's fine. 7 eyes, I don't really care. TP up here, and let's see what the pre-fire's looking like. I'm pretty sure I'm not even on archery forges right now, which is a little bit of a problem, but my god, that is loud. I've already done 1,000,000 damage. But let's just see how fast I can shred this thing. Dude, I'm already up to 5,000,000 damage. What is this? And I'm not even on archery forges. 8,000,000 9, 10 million? What? Dude, okay. I'm just shredding this thing. This thing is getting brutally annihilated. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. 16 million damage, and I'm not even on archery forges. That is ridiculous. Yeah, no, I was on bloody that entire time. We're swapping to fortuitous. So I warped back to the end, and someone else was actually summoning a dragon. Well, it's saving me 4 mil, I guess. I'll just leech this thing. So let's see what the pre-fire is with an actually, you know, good reforges. Yeah, 500 mil pre-fire. Dude, terror is just insane. Dude, it's just ridiculous. And this bow doesn't even have Dragon Hunter on it, which is the crazy thing. You know, this was my duplex bow, and yeah, no, I just annihilated that thing. Dude, and somebody bought my drill. Let's go. Wait, I'm actually still gonna have 1 bill bank. What? All right, well, we can just deposit that real fast. And 200 bill left in the purse. That is very nice. Honestly, might use that money to fix the attributes a little bit. Maybe get this up to T7. And honestly, while we're here, I've got money. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put Dragon Hunter on my duplex term. I think it needs to be done. Now that I have Terror, it would just be a crime if I didn't have Dragon Hunter on it. Oh, there's not enough supply in the bazaar? Oh, okay. I guess we're just gonna manually craft a Dragon Hunter then. I was gonna do it the lazy way, but we can just come up here and we can just buy 16 of these. There we go. And now we just combine them. And there we go. A little bit of a Dragon Hunter 5. Absolutely amazing. And we throw this on my bow. Cool. Okay, now I think we gotta do another dragon. There we go. Got my 8 eyes. And now we just waste some money. Dragon spawning in. And now we just go to the little spot and we're gonna pre-fire this. Dude, just look at that. I just got a 2 million pre-fire. Dude, this is insane. I'm just shredding through it, and it's already dead. It's already dead. A solid, like, 5 seconds. It's already dead. This is not okay. I got a claw, but, I mean, hey. Oh my goodness, this terror is just nasty. Dude, it is insane how good terror is. Now, of course, we do need to test against the Magma boss. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it to full red by myself, but we're gonna be able to do a decent chunk of damage. All right, let's see here. So we have my ears bleeding. That's always nice. Terror just kind of does that. I'm not sure if there's a way to turn off that sound, but oh boy, my ears are in pain. But yeah, no, this is doing a whole lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it to full red, though. I might need armor shred arrows for that. But I mean, the terror is definitely doing work. Okay, never mind. The first phase might have just been a little bit of a fluke. I already got it to, yeah, no, we're getting this to about 4th red. Oh goodness, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, first phase was just kind of a skill issue. Ignore that. I didn't die. That's your imagination. I did not die. That is just your imagination. All right, let's see if we can get it to red again. I think we should be able to, as long as I don't take a bunch of damage. So dominance is actually proccing. And yep, there it is. There we go. We got it to red. Not full red like I was hoping, but I mean, it's really hard to do that solo. If I got one of my guildmates in here, I could definitely do full red. Dude, okay, we got it to half red that time. Dude, that is crazy. Dude, Terror is just such a good set. I mean, I'm probably saying this way too many times, but it's just an amazing set. Like, it is all around just absolutely amazing. All right, last phase. Let's see how quickly we can kill this thing. Man, would you just look at that? It's just nearly instant. If I can hit it one more time, I think it's just gonna die. Yeah, there it is. And oh my goodness, easily surpassing my whole PB by a solid 300 mil. Now, I have heard that armor shred arrows are actually the best for Magma boss, so I'm gonna see what it looks like with some of these. All right, buy some of these, just fill up my quiver, and let's try another boss. We need to make sure to select them, and let's see what we're doing to the Magma boss. Of course, we do have to get our ears absolutely annihilated, but you know, it's all part of the fun with using Terror. And it went a little bit early on the first phase, but it did that last time too. So we're gonna have to do like the real test on the second phase. All right, it's spawning back in. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we should be able to get it up to red this time. Yeah, no, the DPS is just absolutely insane. And I want to see if I can get it to half red solo. Okay, yeah, nope. The armor shred arrows are definitely carrying. I got it to half red solo, which the last clip I got it to half red, it was actually somebody shooting it with a Terminator while using storm armor for whatever reason, but we managed to get it to half red there. But yeah, no, half red solo, this is a ton of DPS. Yeah, we got it to nearly half red again. This is insane. I didn't get it as high that time, but still, getting it to red solo is crazy. I know I've said that so many times, but like, understand, it's crazy. Like, there's rarely a time I'm at lost for words, and Endthr is leaving me lost for words. Like, I've seen multiple videos on it and stuff, but they just don't manage to capture how insane Endthr actually is. Alright, boss is fleeing, and let's just see if we can nuke this thing. Alright, one more hit should do it. If I can actually aim, and there we go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, new record, 807. It's only 7 mil more than the previous one, but I mean, still, that's a big increase for literally just swapping my arrows. Now, let's see here. I do want to see what the damage actually is, just straight DPS. Okay, 436. Now, what about with, like, my perk all the way up? Still doing about the same. Now, what if I right-click? Yeah, no, it's about 450 per, which, considering I was doing about 200k per before getting Endthr, yeah, that's a little busted. Just a little bit. It's just to show you, I will swap back to my Necron right now, which this is what I used to use for archer damage, and let's look at what we're doing. Yeah, it's 349. I thought I was doing a lot less, but still, 350 to 450, that is a massive increase. Funnily enough, archer things out of dungeons are actually really niche. Yeah, Hype Mage kinda dominates out here. And now I would do some Kudra, but you're gonna have to wait until the next video for when I buy some very, very nice looking Aurora. And then I will be finally getting into T5 Kudra. So to borrow the phrase from almost every single cliffhanger from any show ever, stay tuned.